Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, good morning.
69, CR 180, the United States of America versus David Dellinger et al. For trial.
Mayor, are proud to welcome a great political gathering of Americans who've come here to shape the future of a nation. And as long as I'm mayor of this town, there'll be law and order in Chicago.
Mr. Schultz, representing the government.
The government, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, will prove in this case an overall plan of the 8 defendants to encourage numerous people to come to the city of Chicago during the Democratic National Convention, which was held from August 26th through August 29th, 1968. They planned to bring these people into Chicago to create a situation where these people would riot. The government will prove that David Dellinger...
Well, I was described as an anti-war activist or a pacifist leader. And today I'm called a peace activist. But I don't like any of those terms because I think you can't have peace without justice.
The defendant, Bernard Davis.
I came out of a very conservative family that very much believed in American values. I would say I was a full-time activist, you know, with a passion to end the war in Vietnam.
Next to him, Thomas Hayden, who is standing.
Who is the last defendant you named?
Mr. Hayden.
The one that shook his fist in the direction of the jury?
That's my customary greeting, Your Honor.
It may be your customary greeting, but we do not allow shaking of fists in this courtroom.
It implied no disrespect to the jury. It is my customary greeting.
Regardless of what it implies, sir, there will be no fist shaking. And I caution you not to repeat it.
I began as a innocent enough, idealistic reformer, a student editor, a person that believed in civil rights. I had been a founder and an early president of Students for Democratic Society.
May I proceed, Your Honor?
Yes, Mr. Schultz, yes.
In promoting and encouraging this riot, the defendants Dellinger, Davis, and Hayden joined with 5 other defendants to create the riots in Chicago during the convention. The defendant, Abbott Hoffman.
The jury is directed to disregard the kiss thrown by the defendant, Hoffman. And the defendant is directed not to do that sort of thing again.
But here we were, grown up in the late 50s with the whole idea of material success, the designer brain mentality. We could have credit cards if we wanted. We could have good paying jobs. We didn't have to worry about keeping up with Mr. Jones because we were Mr. Jones. And we said no to that primetime culture. We just said, chuck it. We just said it's boring, it's spiritually unrewarding, and it's unjust for people too poor to participate in it. Now, they couldn't understand that at all.